What's up, everybody? My name is Richard, and I do vocals in TrueShot.
My name's Adam, and I play guitar.
And you're watching TrueShot Reacts. Tom MacDonald.
That sounds like a pretty normal name.
Sounds like a pretty normal name, but looking at the thumbnail of the video, this guy looks pretty badass, I'm going to be honest with you.
He looks like a millennial Vanilla Ice. Is that all right? People won't like me for saying that, probably.
Hey, Vanilla Ice, man, he did his thing. He did his thing, you know?
He did.
So I'm going to guess. So the reason why I chose this, number one, I saw that this guy was going to be going on tour with Falling in Reverse before they had to cut that tour short. I think because one of the band members' wives was ill or something like that. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I know that he was on that tour package. Number two, I've seen a lot of reactors who I like personally react to this guy in this song, so I'm very interested in it. I'm going to guess he's probably, you know, I don't know if emo rap is the right thing, but along the lines of like, you're not gonna know who any of these people are.
You're
but
probably right.
Ghostmane and Scar Lord and guys like, you know, like guys like that. So maybe he's along those lines, maybe not. I don't know what this is. So I'm very interested, and I just want to get into it. It's called I Hate Hip Hop. So.
Hopefully people don't judge me for the faces I'm probably going to make for this.
Dude,
this is so far outside of my...
I have no idea what to expect.
My box. You know? I'm fine with reaching outside of it, but...
We'll see.
I'm just looking at the thumbnail and prejudging here. How can you not?
I think this guy's going to... I don't know what he's going to do. I think whatever he's going to do, I think he's going to kill it. So I'm pumped. Let's go.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
I Hate Hip Hop.
All right.
Tom...
I'm excited because I have no idea what to expect.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not a YouTube rapper, come on, give me credit. I don't need to do reactions to get views, okay, I said it. Not a label.
Yo, he's
rapper,
making fun of me.
Too offensive. Go ahead and call me clickbait, I'm in millions independent. I'm not a mumble rapper, y'all understand every single word. I'm not taking Xanax, rapping about money, liquor.
He just threw shade at us?
He definitely threw shade.
Actually have heard. I exist outside the internet, done shows around the world. Not a boom bap rapper, I'm not stuck in 1990. I like Wu-Tang, but that vibe is kinda old and grimy. Not a conscious rapper, autos rappers sound like SJ Dubs. Not a gangster rapper, cool enough without being a thug. I'm not country rap, I don't play guitar, I don't drive a truck, I don't chew tobacco, get the Chevy stuck 10 feet of mud. I'm not horrorcore, I don't paint my face, I don't trip, I can only be myself, and I am Tom.
Bro doesn't have to paint his face, he's tattooed his face.
Let him know. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say. I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop.
I like the beat.
Cancer, they'll kill their mama for some clout in the chain. I'm not a mainstream rapper, I think they're pathetic. I don't compromise my vision just so I can sell some records. I'm not underground, that means it's hard to sell it. I got mass appeal of Master V and catchy with a message. I'm not white boy rap, I actually got the juice and caught a vibe. Bumping Eminem don't mean that all you boomers really rhyme. Not a corny rapper spitting every song in double time. Say so much and don't say nothing, bunch of garbage in your lines. Not a little rapper, I ain't auto-tuning every song. I ain't making tunes exclusively for drinking at the club. Not a candy rapper,
I love that beat.
Albums full of pop. I ain't Macklemore, Logic, Lil Dicky, or Asher Rock. I ain't emo rap. I
ain't emo rap. My bad, bro.
Mental health, I ain't backpack rap. That's my granddad's rap. Please don't take this as a diss. I'm just Tom MacDonald. I think I gotta let him know. Hey, hey, hey. And let me say it from the soul, man.
Guy has eyes tattooed on his eyelids.
These rappers don't have nothing left to say. I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in the chain. I'm so used to hearing people hate, I get it. Hip hop hates me and I hate it too. It's been this way forever.
I like this guy.
Be accepted. I got rich without a cosign. I won't hold you cause you're jealous. I don't want the clout. I don't need a friend. Y'all can keep your beats. Never signed a deal, so every dollar goes to me. I've been
I like that.
Ain't been flexing, ain't been showing off my blessings. Maybe I should take a second to make sure y'all get the message. I'm a beast mode. Check the teeth glow. I don't need dough. Everything is Fendi, Gucci, Sachi, Louis V. Oh, nothing new to me. No, too much green to keep, bro. $100,000 every hour that I sleep. Oh, I don't talk about it cause the way my mama raised me good. All these rappers hate me. If they don't, I'll say they maybe should. HOG the army, they say crazy is as crazy does. So watch yourself, blood on our hands, don't bother us. We bathe in blood.
Oh, okay.
How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say? I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout and a chain.
Okay.
So
You go first.
I'll stick to what I said, way outside of my box. First thing I'll have to say, I respect the artist. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got his persona. He's got himself.
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it, he's got it.
His character.
He's got it.
Yeah. He does what he does well.
I am not a lyric guy, but you were talking about the music. I didn't listen to the beats at all. I was trying to understand what he was talking about. And he basically, to me, my interpretation, just threw shade over everybody.
He went after everybody.
Everybody.
Dude, in the first 5 seconds, he's making fun of us.
He's already making fun of us.
He's like, I don't need to do a reaction.
And I'm okay with it. Because dude, you heard him. He makes $100,000 every hour he sleeps.
So it's so funny. I like literally at the beginning of the video, so I think he's like that emo rap. And he goes, I'm not emo rap. I thought that was so funny.
You know, I think after about a minute of listening to it, you could figure out he was basically self-identifying himself as his own
entity, his own genre.
He is on another level, is what he's basically saying.
And you know what? After listening to that, it makes sense that he was on tour with Flying Reverse. I feel like this is a guy that Ronnie would really gravitate toward.
I think he and Ronnie share similarities.
Oh yeah,
from
doing their own thing.
I don't even want to say this, but I'm gonna. It's almost like WWE personas, right?
Yeah.
You're wrestling. I mean, everybody. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be just wrestling,
right?
But your persona is 80% of what you're putting out.
Right. And I think he executed. He executes on what he's trying to get across. I don't listen to rap.
I will probably never listen to Tom MacDonald again unless we have him on the channel.
Right.
However, I respect what he does. I mean,
he's just basically giving the middle finger to everybody and just doing his thing.
So he's playing the hate card.
Yeah. He's trying to be polarized. He's trying to be, you know, the villain kind of. You know, I did the heel. If you want to continue with the WWE references,
the heel,
the heel. You know,
yeah.
I just thought that was so funny. He threw shade at reactors in the first 5 seconds of the song.
Yeah,
I dug that beat though. I really like that down, 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 down. I thought that was cool, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really got anything else to say. There's really not much to say. That was interesting.
I'm still trying to figure out. I want to hear something else because to me that I don't want to say gimmick song, but that was a shade song, right? He basically wrote that
coming
song
for everybody.
Yeah. So,
what's his other content like? What is the general theme of his music outside of this? Is basically what you're getting.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What's his inspiration?
Who is Tom MacDonald outside of hating hip hop?
Right.
I think also, you know, he was kind of he threw out, you know, I don't auto-tune my songs, and he was auto-tuning his songs.
Well, I think that was the point of it, though.
And I mean, it's so obvious that it's got to be. It's got to be the point.
Oh yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
it was definitely just
And
to
he's
make fun of
also
it.
obviously throwing shade at, I mean, I got to say Post Malone. I mean, because that's all he does.
I think he threw shit at every rapper. I think.
Well, I agree.
Yeah.
And he also kept the door open. If you don't hate me, maybe you should.
Yeah.
So he's basically saying,
See, that's why I like that.
and I think that's why I can't really shit on it because
Yeah.
I try not to shit on other artists unless it's just totally out there for me. But he's being himself and it's working.
I dig it.
It's obviously working.
I dig it. Like you
How
said,
many views does this have?
over almost 3 million. I think it was like 2.6. Make sure we got the audio still going there.
Let me just double check here. Oh yeah, we're still going.
We're still going. Okay. Yeah, 2.6 million views.
So, folks who are watching our video right now, why do these get so many views? Is it just, it's got to be the shock. It's got to be a, hey, look at this.
What I think it is, and I've actually, so the channel, the Punk Rock NBA, he discussed this, Finn McKenty. You have a guy who he's going, it's like a lot of bands. So like, like they, in this video that I'm talking about, like Five Finger Death Punch, they have like their demographic of fans and they appeal to them. I think with Tom MacDonald, I think he's going to appeal to the people who like this kind of like a heel persona, like a bad guy, like who kind of like are down with like that kind of like like the anti-hero, like the guy.
Yeah, I get
like
that.
A super
I get
villain.
that.
I think that's just who. Like, why does this get so many views? Well, that has to that. I don't know what his other stuff's like. This is a very recent song, so I'm very curious as to like what got him to be.
Because
popular,
until you said something, I had never heard of this guy.
No,
I mean, and you said something to me, what, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, I wonder what it was like the moment that got him popular. So that'd be interesting to go back and look.
So I'm looking at the likes and dislikes, right? So 2.6 million views, 90,000 likes, 17,000 dislikes.
Yeah.
So it's also getting hate views, which goes back to what we talk about is all press is good press. Yeah,
I mean, and especially on YouTube. I mean, even the dislikes help with the algorithm. So hey,
smart. It's smart.
I dig what this guy's doing. Yeah. I think he's got his formula down, and I'm down with it.
I always wonder.
See, hold on, right there. The second comment. One thing I do respect about Tom MacDonald is the fact that he isn't mainstream and hasn't sold himself out for money. See, I think that's what a lot of people like. Probably about him too, is that he's doing his thing despite selling out, probably making a ton of money.
Yeah, but that's what he says in his lyrics in that, right? I didn't sign to a label, so all the money comes to me. But it's hard to sell, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I actually have a slight problem with that comment, and because people think that once you sign or you get on a label or whatever and you start getting marketed, you've sold out, but isn't that the point of doing the music, as a full-time job, is to make the money? So,
right. So that's the thing, right? I think there's a thing with music where it's kind of an art meets a business standpoint.
Correct.
And like, where do you draw the line in the sand? For some people, they really want to be more artsy.
Yep.
And that by doing that, if you want to be more artsy. Yeah. By default, you less money. You want to probably gain more money. The art probably suffers a little bit. So
it's for sure, because you have, people sitting at a desk telling you what you should be sounding like.
Right. But then there's this other comment here. I feel like every Tom MacDonald song is a diss on the human race. So maybe all of his songs.
Maybe all of his songs are like that. So, all right, guys. I think we've talked about this enough. But again, respect to Tom and what he's doing. Not my jive. It doesn't really jive with what I listen to.
I dig the guy. I'd be very interested to see. He's a guy. This is a guy I'd like to listen to some interviews with this guy.
You know what I was just thinking as you're saying that? I'm like, I want to know who he is outside of.
Yeah, I really do. This. I might do that on my ride home. I might listen to an interview if there's any of him out there, and kind of learn more about this guy.
Nice.
All right. Well, guys, till the next one. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're gonna have some more videos coming up. We'll
see you next time.
See you guys later.
Peace
out.